if you are a person who have big dreams, but you seem to struggle with following through, this video is for you. And what we have to realize is that if you have a pattern of starting a new project, starting a new business, jumping from relationship to relationship, or moving city a lot, that is actually what is safe to your body. And your body will try to keep you doing that. So whenever you feel like, okay, I actually want to commit to this project, I want to commit to this relationship or to this city, you will feel discomfort. And you will feel, or like, it could be discomfort, it could be that you feel bored, it could be that you feel unmotivated. The body will send signals to your body to try to keep you doing the old pattern, which is starting and not finishing. And because that is safe to the body, and the body's only job, or I use body and subconscious minds like interchangeably. So it will try to keep you where you've been in your old pattern, and to actually bridge the gap to the new thing, which is committing to a business, to a relationship, or to a city, whatever it is you are struggling with. We have to make the body feel safe in this transition. Chances are, if you have an uprooting pattern, which means that you love starting new things but not following through, it is a high likelihood that you are not very familiar with thriving, and that you have not really had the chance to make your body feel safe in staying in the same place, or having very deep relationships, or you've not been given the chance to actually see that you can thrive, or that you can be alive thriving. Because think about it, like starting a business, starting an Instagram, or starting a YouTube channel can be really fun. It can be fun and still in the safe zone. So for example, it can feel safe to the body, like creating the website, creating the logo, or creating the initial posts or whatever. But as soon as the body is like, oh shit, she's serious about this thing, it will try to make you change. And it's so fucking incredibly interesting how the mind works. And as soon as you realize, okay, how it works, it's easier to actually get out of the loop. But when you're in it, it's like, oh, like, fuck, maybe I didn't find the right partner. Oh, this city is so boring. Like, I can't be myself here, or whatever. There's not enough to do. Maybe that's true. Like, or it's the same, like, maybe you feel like, oh, this business, it wasn't the right fit for me. And maybe that is true. So all this, what do you say? Traveling and like changing your partner and trying new business stuff. It doesn't have to be a self-sabotaging pattern, but it can be. So it can be that you haven't found your thing yet, but it can also be a self-sabotaging behavior, and it's up to you to realize and decide if it is or if it isn't. And it's the same with anything in life, really. You can something can seem like not a problem but be a problem, and it can also look like a problem but not be a problem. And that's the case for me. I used to be a person I've traveled a lot, and I've moved so many times. I started traveling alone when I was 16, and it's been a fucking blessing, because I've seen different cultures, I've seen how you can live. It has opened my perception in a way that I'm forever grateful for. And it has also been, there are so many pros to traveling and moving, and you get to clean out your stuff and do, what do you say, when you throw things away, so you don't collect so many things. But I've also realized that, okay, it might also be connected to some deeper issue. Maybe I don't feel safe staying in the same place, because if you stay in the same city, that means that you have to deepen your relationships with the people there. And deepening relationships means sometimes, if you have a pattern of being hurt in relationships, maybe that feels scary to the body. And it's the same with, if you start a business and you proceed in the process, you have to start selling. You have to have clients maybe who are not very happy with you, and you come to a point where you haven't actually experienced what it is like to overcome those things. So the body will try to keep you where you've been. Very interesting mechanism, and it's actually really good of the body. Like when we self-sabotage, it's actually the body trying to do its job to keep you alive. So we have to give it some cred for whatever it's doing. But the first step to overcome this is to first realize whenever you're doing a change, there will be resistance. So, and that is normal, and it's not a signal for you to actually stop doing or stop committing. That's number one. The second thing is that don't try to force yourself to stay or to commit, because that will only make your body speak louder. So I feel like forcing is never the right answer. So we have to work with the body. We have to work with our subconscious mind to make it feel safe enough to stay. And that also ties into, it makes it easier if we have a strong why, if we have a strong vision to why we want to commit. Why do we want to commit to this business, to this personal brand, to the city, or to this person? And when we have a strong why, we have at least something that pulls us towards the direction we want to go. Otherwise, the fears will be like, oh, this is not right, I do not like this. And you don't have a counter force to at least try to make a battle for you to stay, if staying is what you want. But try to decide this before you actually start taking action, because trying to find your why in the middle of, the body be like, oh, we don't like this, is like, it will be harder to win the battle, I would just say. And the last part to making this transition is to identify and removing and replacing limiting beliefs and the fears. And that is actually what I'm going to help you with in my free beta coaching program called Update Available, which is for women who are aspiring entrepreneurs or just starting, and you want to have this life of freedom and you want your own business, but you feel stuck, you feel like you have these mind blocks. I will help you remove them so that you can create a life that you actually love and have so much more ease. You will be able to take action towards your dream with less resistance going on. And so I'm opening up for these 3 beta spots, or it's like for beta testers to try out my coaching program. And when you join, I will have, so I will get you the coaching, and then you will give me feedback, and then I will create the real program, and you will have access to the real program for free after that as well, as a thank you for helping me with the feedback. If you want to be a part of that, you can join my newsletter and you will be prompted to a form. And when you fill out that form, I will go through the answers and find the right beta testers for the program. So if you are really committed and ready to look within and have the courage to actually do the work, because it is not comfortable to look at your limiting beliefs and look at the fears and actually be like, oh shit, okay. But if you feel really committed to it, I would highly suggest that you apply to join. Yeah, I think that was it. And I was at, yesterday I went shopping with a friend of mine. I really rarely go like out shopping. I am a really big online shopper, but yesterday we had a long day together, and yeah, we just took the car and drove to the other side of or to some stores that we wanted to buy. And I feel like I did get a few things, but not as much as I thought I wanted. Something that surprised me that it was really hard to find was soap pumps. You know, soap pumps for dishwasher liquids and also for soap. That was like a matching set. It was really hard to find. Or we did find a few, but none to my liking. But yeah, so I'll have to find that online. And I did find this little cutie. It's for my kitchen. I'm doing like an upgrade to my little kitchen style. So I thought this could be cool on a couple of books in one of the cabinet. Maybe that's the word. I did buy a few things, like I did buy this one, for example, and I feel like this is really, I love it. I really love it. You know, if you can have some straws coming up here, but the color didn't fit. I really need a white vase for the kitchen. And then I bought these baskets that I thought that I would have in I maybe should look up the words before I speak. I have like a shelf thing going on in the kitchen, like in metal. And I thought that could be cool, but it wasn't cool. So I have to give it back or leave it back. Return it is the word. So I will do that. And yeah, we will see. I'm really excited. It's been a very long time since I made an upgrade to my kitchen, so it's a very much needed upgrade. But yeah, alrighty, I hope that you will have a lovely rest of your day and that I will see you soon again. Okay, take care, bye. Mama,